On July 26, 2021, the CTTV network affiliates issued a unified condemnation statement against Ziyad Karam, Beholder Guard, for his refusal to issue an apology about specific details regarding his accusations against Kenny Bomer. Although Ziyad Karam's initial apology was accepted, further reflection and discussion about that apology was deemed troublesome by all CTTV network affiliates. Ziyad Karam's apology was overtly vague and superficial, and he refused to apologize about specific details even after repeatedly being asked to do so. As a result, the CTTV network affiliates collectively decided that Ziyad Karam's apology was insincere, and a condemnation statement should be made against him.
Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon everyone who's watching. My name is Kenny Bomer. I am the founder of the Consider This TV network and the host of Kenny Bomer Live. And on behalf of everyone on the panel, I've recently issued a challenge to Ziyad Karam, also known as Beholder Guard on YouTube, who has accused me of creating a story about a fire that burned down the home of my ex-wife and my son in order to scam people out of money. And so I've issued a challenge to him to engage in a Shura Council with an appointed arbitrator, maybe Sheikh Uthman Ibn Farouk or Shabir Ali or Dr. Bilal Phillips or someone who's respected in the Muslim community to engage as the overseer of this Shura Council. Or we may go the route of having a number of people on the council in order to engage in this. But he can present his evidence. I'll bring my evidence. I do have the fire report for the fire coming, and it takes up to 10 business days to get that report. But what I'm going to do is make sure that Ziyad also has the number for that report so he can try to go about the business of getting that fire report so he can see that for himself that the fire did happen. It was my family whose house burned down on the date that I gave, although initially I mentioned the date January the 1st, which was simply a typo. It was January the 13th of 2021. So with that being said, we're going to go around the panel and let each member and affiliate of the Consider This TV network make a statement. Sister Katerina?
Completely agreed upon by me with Brother Jamal. This is anti-dawah. What you're doing. Not only are you insulting just one person, you just continue to insult anyone who so much as asks what is going on here and doesn't immediately agree with you. This is not the way. This is not our way. This is not the way of Islam. This is not the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this is not only does it make you look as though you're driven by an obsessive mania, it's making Muslims look bad in general. It's making Muslims look bad. This is not, you're very well aware, though this is not new behavior for you, you're well aware that when there's a disagreement or a question, or if there's been some kind of injustice done, you know that quite simply, as we always say, bring the evidence and present your evidence. You don't have to go around blocking people, slandering, children, contacting minors, contacting people in other countries. This is not the way. This is not the way at all. We do, and it's shame on you because you do know the way, but you're choosing not to do things in the right way. So like I've said before, and like I continue to say now, Brother Kenny has not been alone through all of these events, not only locally in the same city where I am with him, the Muslim community as a whole in our area knows about this. This is an event that took place, it's not very often that people's homes burn to the ground. And when it happens and there's, it's the family of a Muslim in the local community, everybody knows about that. So the fact that you're trying to call government entities, trying to tell people that the government of the USA is like somehow collaborating with you, an individual in another country, over some sort of fraud situation that you claim there is, when all they simply have to do is claiming that the DA themselves is like personally working with you, that we were all born, but we were not born yesterday. And someone would have to be extremely gullible to believe that situation. So like Brother Kenny said, if you're truthful and you have nothing to fear, then come and let's sit before a Shura. And that's just about all I have to say about that. Know that I myself am the first one, not the first one. All of us are standing together. Nobody's first and nobody's last, but all of us here on this panel have 100% faith in Brother Kenny and in this matter. And if we did not, we would not be here. I myself would be the first one out if I thought that there was any sort of fraud situation happening. So I'll go ahead and pass to Brother Abu Yazid. Assalamu alaikum.
Ziyad Karam continues to slander even after the Shura Council voted unanimously for Kenny Bomer.